Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are faced with this challenge, and it said the chord of a circle is 12 centimeters long. The radius of the circle is 10 centimeters long, the same circle. And we're asked to calculate the distance of the midpoint of the chord from the center of the circle. You see? So first of all, we must know what a chord is. If this is a circle and this is the center of the circle, any line that crosses from the circumference to the circumference is regarded as a chord, provided it did not go through the center of the circle. But if it goes to the center of the circle, that is the diameter. But we don't have a diameter in the equation, we only have a chord. So we're going to restrict ourselves with the understanding of chords. And also, any line that starts from the center of the circle and ends at the circumference is called a radius. Thank God we have radius there. It starts from the center of the circle and ends at the circumference. Any direction is called a radius. So with this understanding, before we can calculate, we must draw out the diagram so that we can have what we are pointing at to. So let's draw together according to the statement. We're having a circle, and this is the center of the circle. And we're asked that we're told that there is a chord of 12 centimeters, and that is a radius of 10 centimeters. We can also produce here, so a radius 10 centimeters. And what are we asked to do? To calculate the distance of the midpoint of the chord, distance of the midpoint of the chord from the center of the circumference of the circle. This is the center of the circle. If you produce this down, this is the midpoint of the chord, and this is at 90 degrees. So from here we can say, if this is the center, let's call it O, and let's call this point A, and let's call this point B. We can say AO, line AO is given. So we can say, first of all, given what we are given. And line AO is equal to 10 centimeters, also equal to line OB. You see, 10 centimeters. And line AB is 12 centimeters. And since the line produced from the center of the circle to the chord divided the chord into two, we can say this part of the chord is equal to the second half of the chord, which is 6 centimeters. And let's call the center of the chord N, so that we can, for better notation, we can say AN equals to NB equals to 6 centimeters. So after bringing out what we were given, we can now go into solving it properly. So now, if I want to bring out this part, for example, it will not be a wrong idea. Like for example, if I bring this out, this is the point A, this is the centers O, and this is the N. We are told that this is the 10 centimeters, and this is 6 centimeters. You see that? It becomes more clearer to us, and we can handle this with ease. Okay, so from this triangle, this mathematical sign of a triangle, from triangle AON, want to consider this from triangle AON, we can see that AO square is equals to AN square plus NO square. Why did I say so? Because there's a law or theorem in mathematics that say the square of the hypotenuse, the longest side of a triangle, is called the hypotenuse. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the two other sides. Don't forget it. The sum of the square of the two other sides. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the two other sides. And that is what is called Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. That's Pythagoras theorem. It's interesting. It helps us to handle these issues related to triangles. And if you understand what is the hypotenuse, the adjacent, and the opposite, you can easily bring them out and solve your problem with ease. So far, if you're having values already, please just click on the notification button, and so that anytime we have a new published video, you'll be the first to know. And also subscribe if you have not subscribed and not done so already. So let's go on and solve the challenge. So the AO we are given to be 10 squared equals to AN 6 squared equal plus, sorry, this is plus NO is what we are looking for, NO squared. All right, we can rewrite this to mean this is plus. This is 100. 10 squared is 100 equals to 6 squared is 36 plus NO squared. You see? NO squared. And let's carry like terms. NO squared to be equals to 100 minus 36. And what is 100 minus 36? It's 64. 64. So we want to remove this square root, raise both sides to the power of half. That is to say, NO squared raised to power half is over 1. This is times equals to 64 raised to power half. What you did to the right hand side, the same thing you did to the left, so everything is still balanced. You see that? So our intention is just to remove this square. You see? So 1 over 2 or 2 over 1, the 2 we cancel out the 2. You see? To be left with NO. Exactly what we are looking for. Is equals to, this is the square root of 64. 64 raised to power half. Anything raised to power half is the square root of that thing. For example, a raised to power half is the same thing as a squared. So we have the right to write square of 64. So what is the square root of 64? It's 8. Square root of 64 is 8. So NO that we're looking for is 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters. We're saying centimeters because the units are all in centimeters, 12 centimeters, the distance of the cord, the length of the cord, and the radius was given to be 10 centimeters also. So our answer must be in centimeters. So this is the answer of the distance that we are asked to calculate. Thank you for staying tuned to the end. Bye-bye.